initial start, we saw where Ryan Blaney had some issues and got shuffled back. Otherwise, they were pretty calm, but this time they come by there 4 wide.
Yeah, Ryan Newman moved Blaney coming to green, got him all out of shape, and he lost a bit of momentum and some spots. Blaney falling 10 positions.
Well, we'll have to see on future restarts, but we saw where William Byron chose that outside lane, and I think it's a smart move as they're 3 wide coming out of the tunnel turn. But I like that move because you can block the wall, and you don't have to worry about those cars that are getting 3 and 4 wide to the inside of you.
Yeah, Blaney, I mean, he took a beating on that restart.
There's Jones coming after his teammate Kyle Busch.
And Jones boy, he looked pretty good today.
I got to tell you, I'm pretty surprised based on practice and what we've seen out of this 18 team lately. I didn't know if we'd see anybody pass him today.
Let's go back to lap 2. Not the start of the race, but on the second lap, something else happens to Ryan Blaney, the yellow and green car to the right.
Ty Dillon behind him. There's a little bit of contact there.
A piece of the bodywork, because it was that greenish yellow color, so I think it's a piece of the bodywork. Yeah, you see a chart
right there from the rear bumper.
The bumper.
That bit of contact. There might have been some contact from the 6 and Newman on the original start, and then Ty Dillon made a little more contact and broke that piece off. I'm not so sure that's going to hurt him, though. That might actually help.
Let's marry out Monday, baby.
Look at his teammate Joey Logano moving up, making moves to the inside. Logano started 16th. He is up now to 11th after this pass, 10th now after this pass of Austin Dillon.
Logano had such a great finish last week, Mike. Come home second in the 600. I think it's a lot of momentum. You don't think a team like that, momentum means a lot, but it means everything. Come in here with a good finish last week, maybe back it up with another one today.
He's gained 6 positions in 3 laps.
Impound qualifying, so this is basically the way that they qualified. But trying to get the balance is really tricky. When you get into this race and you pull that tape off the grill, you want the car to be free and build tight throughout this run to be good on the long run. But boy, we've seen where you can get in a lot of trouble early on by having the car too loose.
Let's go back to the wave of the green flag, which is where Ryan Blaney's troubles started. There's Blaney, top of your screen.
See, he's trying to get a run, but Newman just did an excellent job of getting up to speed, or maybe his car just accelerates a little bit better. And as the 12 tried to block him, they made a little bit of contact.
Yeah, the 6 just anticipated that start a whole lot better than Blaney and the 12 did. Just a little bit quicker on the throttle. Got into the back of the 12 a teeny bit.
Something else. I don't know if everybody's doing first gear starts, but it almost looked to me like Ryan Blaney was in second gear there trying to get momentum, and the 6 car had a better launch and maybe a first gear restart.
Fox visor cam riding along on Chase Elliott's helmet.
And we saw Kevin Harvick make a move on him. It looks like he's a little bit tired off this final turn. That's something they're going to have to work on. You have to rotate and roll through turn 3 well to go fast and make passes.
Mike, I know we see a lot of great shots looking out the windshield, but I love watching the hands. It tells you so much about that car. How much he fights that wheel, turning left, turning right. It tells you a lot about the car.
Well, the place that takes my breath away is the tunnel turn, that 97-degree turn number 2.
See him making some comments to his team, talking on the radio.
Hey, Mike, it's taking my breath away a couple of times, too. That's a tough turn right there, brother. One of the most dangerous in racing, I think.
Left front up on that apron, trying to get that car to rotate, use as much room of the racetrack.
Denny Hamlin wearing a Fox visor cam on the right of your screen.
Again, I like to watch the hands, folks. Watch Hamlin's hands, watch Chase Elliott, watch Hamlin on the right, Elliott on the left, and watch the difference in how they just work the wheel. It just tells you a lot about what their cars are doing.
Well, I saw the last time into turn 1, Chase Elliott's a little bit free getting down in the corner. Seems to go a little tighter on the exit. Brad Keselowski making up some ground on the 11 of Denny Hamlin.
Hamlin in 5th, Keselowski in 6th. They started in just the reverse of those spots.
I think this is where it's, we got Kevin Harvick making another move in a fast race car. This is for 11th place on Austin Dillon. But But that tunnel turn, I think, is going to be really challenging. You just got so much grip. You carry so much speed through the center there. But if you're too close to that car in front of you, you're going to lose all that clean air on the exit and can very easily get the right side of the wall.
And Mike, one thing is so different for these drivers, they have to adjust to it. They're not able to shift gears this year. Last year, you might shift out the tunnel turn down here going into turn one. You did quite a bit of shifting around this racetrack, like a road course. But this year, it's not possible with the ratios and the engine package that we have.
The other thing, Jeff, that they're not able to do this year is adjust that rear sway bar from the cockpit.
Yeah, the track bar mount, they used to have an adjustable motorized adjuster inside that they could control that. So if you had a loose race car at the beginning, you could drop that track bar down to tighten the car up, and then as the car loses its fuel load and gets tighter, you can raise that track bar. They don't have that luxury this year.
And guys, if you remember at the top of the show, I talked about walking on a razor blade as a crew chief, having to adjust this race car. That puts even more load on the shoulders of the crew chief because the driver does not have that. I talked to a lot of drivers, talked to Jamie McMurray in the pre-race, and he said because these cars are so loose at the beginning of a run that they would run that track bar way down and on the end of a run would start raising it to start freeing the car up as it would get tighter.